Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Geek Blend. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Jason.
And we are back with another episode of the Cantina, which means another craft beer review.
Yeah.
This one is from Untitled Art. Jason, what do we have today?
We have a treat. I don't know if it's a treat. Anyway, this is a Rocket Popsicle Sour. This was just something I stumbled across because Urban Artifact, Duclaw did their Sour Me with their Rocket Pop. And I was just kind of looking up to see, is it really brewed? And then I found out that there was, more than one, obviously, other than Duclaw. And then I found out about this Untitled Art, who did one. This took some tracking down. It really did, at least here in my town. It comes in a 4-pack. I think the 4-pack was literally over.
It's over $20.
Over
sure.
20, $30 something dollars.
Yeah.
It was literally ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was able to just procure a can, just because once again I'm very leery about buying 4 and 6 packs of things, and then
especially at that price range.
You don't know if you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
It's a sour. I mean, I'm a huge fan of sours. I was probably more than likely we are gonna like this beer. One of us are gonna like this beer. Even if I would have tried it and been like, oh, I fucking hate this, Jeff would have been like, shit, dude, I'll drink the rest of them. One way or another, I'm sure it's probably gonna go over well, but at that price for a sour, it's kind of hard to pull the trigger on when you can just buy a can. But yeah, these. We've done a review on these guys before. At least one other beer hasn't not been.
I did a Untitled Art.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a fluffy berry sour from them. I did that. I think I'll put it at either the end card or up in the corner here, so you can check it out. It was like literally marshmallow fluff and sour, like a berry sour. It's a phenomenal beer.
Yeah,
absolutely amazing.
I was gonna say I don't ever remember doing it, but I do recall.
Good.
Okay,
it's really good. They're one of the ones now. I see it in the store. I'm like, okay, I kind of need to buy that, but it's hard to find their stuff now.
It is,
even in the areas where we find a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
it's hard to find that because you got it that one day. I went the next day, no sign of it, and I even talked to the guy about putting it out. He's like, dude, when I put that out, it's gone. Anything that they make is usually gone.
And I really didn't know much about it. It's from a brewery that the company that I previously worked for, we never distributed that beer, so I didn't know much about the brewery itself. But you get online, you look at the things that they do, the beers that they brew. I feel like in my mind it's more of a higher end product.
Yeah.
That you're actually looking for, but
so there's a specific artists that actually drew this design, Russell Balliet. So I think it looks great.
It's one of those things I harp on a million times. To me, visualization is key. It's what catches your eye when you're out there looking for different things to try, at least from my point of view. But
now this is kind of interesting read. It says version 2. Berliner style Weiss ale with lemon juice, cherry juice, and blueberry juice. Brewed and canned by Untitled Art in Waunakee, Wisconsin. So they're a Wisconsin brewer. But it says version 2. So I wonder if they did a version of this before and this is their second attempt, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look online and see why it's called version 2, but that's interesting to me.
I'm curious about it all because my friend is the one who actually kind of turned me on to that they even had this, because him and I were looking for the Duclaw Sour Me one as soon as we heard about it. There's an upcoming one where they do the Icy.
Oh yeah,
that we're pretty geeked about.
We're so excited about that.
I immediately jumped online and started looking up what this was about. So we are kind of jumping into this one kind of blind, other than what I've seen online. So
I'm ready to see what the color is because we've already had the Sour Me from Duclaw, and I enjoyed it. I really did. So I'm interested to see how much this is versus what they did, because if you know us and we've talked on here about Duclaw all the time. Their Sour Me series is, I'm gonna say it's legendary. What they do. The only thing I didn't disappointed in was the unicorn farts. It wasn't bad. just very average.
Yeah.
For what they usually put out, it was super average. So that's why I was kind of disappointed. But I'm looking forward to this.
I've seen pictures online about this, and I can already look down in the can and tell. Like,
really?
This is, yeah.
So that's what you thought. Oh my God!
I told you, it's gonna be blue.
Holy shit!
I said I saw a picture where they had poured this, and it's blue.
That is blue, like blue.
So
wait for the Kool-Aid man to burst in behind us.
What I saw initially online is true.
Wow.
There's not much head on it, which was what I thought I saw, but maybe I was wrong.
Man, that's blue.
Smell it. You don't even have to like put your nose near it. It smells like a fucking raspberry.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like a raspberry just queefed in your face.
Raspberry queefs. Can't live with them.
Yeah. Clear as day.
That's super clear. It is.
Clear as day.
Look at that. Look how... If I would have poured this in your glass and have a cover over that can, you'd be like, does Kool-Aid make some new thing?
Parents, you can pass this off to your kids.
Yeah. Shut up real quick.
99 time. Real fast. It smells good.
My man.
Yeah.
That's super... I'm ready to just get
into it. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Wow. That's some very intense stuff.
It's very berry.
It is.
I hate even being that cliche.
I know.
But it's very, very berry. I thought it was going to have a medicine-y type. You know, whenever you drink a lot of berry-flavored drinks,
absolutely.
And they always have that, like, Robitussin kind of weird flavor that you're just like, oh, my God.
I don't have a cold. I don't want to taste that shit.
Yeah. This,
to be honest with you, it's super hard to describe.
It doesn't even taste like a beer.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It tastes like a fucking Smirnoff Ice or something, you know? Like, just like...
But not as disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have that malt liquor-ish flavor, like a flavored malt, like a flavor, what do they call them, FMBs?
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't have that FMB weird malty flavor to it. It just does not have an alcohol I honestly, like, if somebody poured this for me, I would have never guessed that it had any alcohol in it.
No, absolutely not.
There's no alcohol-ish burn, flavor, taste. There's no anything to it. It just tastes like a carbonated blueberry drink that you would like, you know, you'd walk into a gas station like a Thornton's or something, and you know, it was just like, oh, here's a blueberry carbonated, electrolyte drink.
So, if you ever seen those Kool-Aid, like they look like plastic bottles, they're in like little 4-packs.
Mm-hmm.
If you carbonated those, it would taste like this.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
And like, this has alcohol in it for real? There's no way this has alcohol in it.
I'm looking for a percentage.
It's like 4.7.
I mean, granted, dude, we have been drinking some pretty high
5%.
5%.
So it's like Budweiser style levels.
Not even that. I mean, it's that.
Similar.
Yeah, it's similar.
But I mean, it tastes like Kool-Aid. It literally tastes like if you take like a blue raspberry icy pop and melt it down into a glass, but carbonate it. Mm-hmm. That's what it tastes like.
Now,
but do you like it though?
I was gonna say, would I say that paying $6 a can for that, is that worth it? Fuck no.
No, I'm disappointed.
No,
because of the fluffleberry sour that I had, or whatever it was called. That was in another level compared to this.
Yeah, and
I think I knew what they were going for with this, because it does kind of taste like a melted popsicle.
Yeah. It does. I mean,
it's what it says on the Rocket Popsicle Sour. But I don't even get a sour taste.
I don't get sour at all. There's no sourness to it. It's normally with a sour.
If you kick it back a couple drinks, tiny bit,
maybe if that.
I just don't.
It's delicious.
It is.
Don't get me wrong, it's delicious. It is. But for what you're paying, for what you're expecting, and then you've got now other breweries brewing not a similar style, but they're going for that same niche market. You know, this rocket pop, this summery type thing. Kind of stuff, 4th of July. You know, this would. I wouldn't say that it would hold up because I mean, we've already had the Sour Me Bottle Pop.
It's way better,
and it's
way better,
100 times better.
And I really like that. So I literally went out yesterday to try to find more. Mm-hmm. Found 2 cans all over, and I bought the last 2 cans.
Yeah,
because I really enjoy it. 2 cans, the last 2 cans. Follow your nose.
It always knows.
But like this is to me. That doesn't even taste like a Smirnoff Ice. It doesn't even have alcohol content.
It doesn't.
If you made that into a Smirnoff Ice and you actually put it in the way they brewed it, you would be able to taste the alcohol in that. This you cannot taste anything.
I don't taste any alcohol in this. I mean,
no, it's like we're being punked.
We've been drinking porters and some IPAs, some heavier beers.
Yeah,
granted, very much so granted. But all that aside, yes, if I was to drink maybe an entire 4-pack.
So weird. Keep going. I'm sorry.
I know. No, it's just it's literally like
it's the weirdest.
You know what it reminds me of? If you took a bottle of soda water and you took a bunch of blueberry Dum Dum suckers and you just melted them into that soda water. This is what it is.
That's what it tastes like. Yeah.
Like it just tastes like those blueberry Dum Dum suckers you get at the bank. You know.
The funny thing is too, like. It's supposed to have. Do you taste lemon juice or cherry juice?
No.
The blueberry is overpowering.
Well, blueberry always does that, but that's
true. That's true.
That faux blueberry flavoring, you know, I feel like no matter what, when you use that faux blueberry flavor, it's gonna overpower anything. It's kind of like pineapple juice. It's just one of those things, like pineapple juice.
It's like a Kool-Aid jammer.
It is. It's. I'm telling you, you could pass it. You could literally give this to a child.
Wouldn't recommend it.
No.
But still, you could.
We're not.
Pass it.
We're definitely not saying that.
No.
But you could give this to a child. And a child would drink this and never know the difference because it would think that it's just some carbonated fucking Pedialyte shit that you're shoving down our throat. That's literally where I'm at with it. But
it doesn't taste bad though.
No, it's good. I mean,
for a sour beer.
Like if I was walking down the street drinking this in a clear glass, I'd get beat up.
Yeah,
I'd get my ass kicked.
But it's a beer. No, it's not.
No, it's not. That is blue.
It's like blue juice. Oh yeah, that came out super blue. I can't believe how blue it was when you poured it. You had mentioned that you might.
I told you. I remember when I heard about this, I immediately got online. I was like, I only thought there was one Rocket Pop, sour beer, and my buddy's like, no, this Untitled Art. They make this Rocket Pop beer and yada yada yada. And I got online and looked, and there was a picture of the can sitting next to a glass with this blue liquid in it, and I was like, huh? There's no way that's it. So I said, I told him right before off camera, I said, when I open this, I said, I guarantee, I have a feeling this liquid's going to be blue. And sure enough.
God, I'm still in awe how blue that is. Man.
It is.
Holy shit.
It doesn't even look real. I feel like
all the carbonation's like gone almost.
I almost feel like that's just artificial coloring, like.
It says it has blueberry juice in it. Like, I mean, they claim to have like real juice in their stuff.
My thing is when you buy a lot of these,
smell it too, because it actually does smell like a Rocket Pop.
When you buy a lot of these kids' drinks, man, and nowadays they're selling a lot of these drinks that have the actual flavoring of what they say they are, and they're clear. It's a clear liquid. What these companies do is they add flavor or coloring to match the flavor of what we're actually drinking. There's no real actual color behind the essence and flavoring of a lot of these things that they're putting in our drinks.
That's when they mix a bunch together,
yeah. Yeah, but it's just one of those things like our mind associates blueberry. Just like if that poured out green or purple, we'd be like, oh, that's grape, or red cherry.
Exactly.
You know, our mind is immediately going to go. Our mind is immediately going to like see that color and be like, oh, that's supposed to taste like this. You know, it's supposed to taste like that because it's that color.
When you pour out the sour me version of the Rocket Pop, it has a red tint to it, but it looks like a beer.
Yeah.
Fizzes like a beer.
Yeah, fizzes.
Like a sour.
Yeah.
Like it's like a sour. And it has that sour, every really, really, really sour beers you drink, like real sour beers, they have this sour back taste to them.
Yeah.
But they're flavoring with them. That's what the sour me tastes like. It has a sour beer taste to it. This tastes like I'm drinking blueberry juice or like some kid's fruity drink.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's so creepy how weird. it's like I had a damn Jolly Rancher just sitting in my face right now. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that
I'll give him the smell.
No.
It smells like a Rocket Pop. Yeah, it does.
If it weren't for the fact that I'm more than likely buzzing off the other beers that we've had. I probably wouldn't even have an initial buzz off this.
No way. There's no way. You can drink 3 of these, man.
You're going to be able to drink a 4-pack of these, and, you know, you're going to drive home from work. This is a tough call. I mean,
I already know where I'm going with
this kind of would have been one of those things where, like, how am I going to look at this if this would have been the first beer we drank?
I know.
And then we went in a different direction, but at the same time, I already know, like, because of what I paid for the can, and I hate basing that just off price alone, but there's one of those things not
cheap.
No, it's not cheap, and that's the thing. Like, I'm used to paying a lot of money for a beer that is going to have a higher alcohol percentage, but I'm going to be if I'm paying that much for this beer, I want to be impressed. Yeah. I want to be like knocked, have my socks knocked off, as they say. No, my socks aren't knocked off. This isn't. I mean, it's a good beer. It's sweet and sugary and all those things that I'm sure somebody who, like I said, is going to enjoy drinking a Smirnoff Ice or something, or they're just not a beer drinker. This is right down your alley. This is perfect. This is a. I mean, you can literally, I guess, say like, "Hey, I drink a sour beer." Look, I like sour beers now. I don't just drink Smirnoff Ice and Mike's Hard Lemonades. Well, yeah, you don't. You do. I guess you don't technically, because you are drinking what is a sour beer, but
it's not a sour beer though. There's no sour to it at all.
No.
The only way you get sour one is if you actually kicked it back 3 or 4 chugs or swigs.
Yeah.
It's the slightest hint on the back of your tongue. That's it. Other than that,
on a scale of what we've drank,
I still think even if we did this first, I still think I feel the same way.
Probably,
because this would be like we would be at the end of that. If we did the other ones last, be like, oh well, we're going on an upslope.
It's funny what I'm doing right now in my brain is I'm kind of scaling it from everything that we've reviewed thus far,
which has been some good shit,
and it has been a lot of good shit, and then we've had some turds. But would I go as low as to say it's down on the level of ski beer?
It's not the worst. It's not the worst we've ever had.
No. I would never put it down on that level.
No, Brewski's on its own level.
Brewski literally.
It's like a cow trough shit. That's where you piss in a trough and they just collect the remains and put it in the beer.
Yeah, just run it through a filter and they'll never know the difference.
They won't notice.
It's just one of those things. Like, I don't even know what to do with it. Like, my wife said she wants to try to cook with it, and then I'm gonna be like, "What are you gonna cook with it?" Because I'm probably not gonna eat it.
This is not even. That's not the lowest.
No, this is obvious. I mean, we obviously have drank it all, so I mean, it's
flavorful.
Sorry,
it's flavorful.
I can't say that. I haven't.
It's flavorful. It is. It's got a good flavor to it.
It's a tasty.
It's not like it's bad.
It's a tasty beer. It's not bad. This, I just hate the fact that it's so expensive and it's so pricey.
That's the biggest problem.
And you're not getting the bang for your buck.
No.
You're just not. You're not getting 5%. I mean, that right there alone should have, like, that should have, had me slamming my foot on the brakes. But I wanted to try it. I just personally, from a from a point of looking at it from like how much you're paying for it, and everything like that, like it would be hard for me to give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go thumbs down.
It really would.
I really.
It's hard. It's a tasty beer. I hate saying it. I really do, because
especially after the last one I tried from them, I'm really disappointed. It's not gonna keep me from buying their stuff anymore.
No,
but it's super disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to try the beer that he had by them. Is this ever going to stop me from buying anything from them? No. I mean, if there's anything else by them that catches my eye, I'm going to buy it right up. But am I going to recommend and say like, hey, this is kind of the whole reasoning behind this channel in my mind, is to kind of bring truth to the light and recommend stuff.
Be honest. We gotta be honest about it. We can't be like, oh well, I like the brand, so no.
I don't give a shit if I like the brand or not.
No.
If I can't, in my own heart of hearts, drink something and say that I like it, then I'm not gonna be able to back it. And this would be that product. There was nothing sour about it.
No.
It's just a sweet, sugary mess.
But yeah, unfortunately for both of us, it's gonna be thumbs down on this one. Pretty sure it's been a while since we've been a thumbs down.
It has been.
So
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we're,
It's I mean, I'm interested to
see. So you guys aren't out there like, oh, those guys like everything. God damn, they drink everything and like it. No, we don't.
It's the weirdest beer I've ever drank.
Yeah.
One of them.
It is. It is.
I didn't like.
$6.50 a can. I mean,
because when we had our General Goes like a couple weeks ago, but that was actually good. This is, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Like I said, I can't recommend it. So
no.
Especially for the price. But don't let that keep you guys from even checking out anything that Untitled Art does, because they've made some good stuff in the past. I'm sure you've had something back before. You've probably had something from them, and I had that Fluffy Berry Sour.
If I have, I don't recall it.
Fluffy Berry Sour, whatever the fuck it was called. Like I said, I'm gonna leave at the end of the video the cards at the end. I'll put it as one of the recommended videos so you guys can check it out. Mm-hmm. I can't recommend it.
No.
So
yeah, that's kind of where we stand, guys.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys watching the video anyway.
For sure.
Thanks for stopping by. If you're new to the channel and you do like what you see and you've never been here and checked our videos before, we'd appreciate you hit the subscribe button to see us for more often. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. We do these craft beer reviews every Tuesday here on the Cantina. Every Tuesday. So there's always something new we're going to try, because you're never going to run out of craft beer. We could do this for 50 years once a day, and we're not going to run out of craft beers. Because if you ran out of craft beers in the States, you can still get it shipped over from Europe, because there's craft breweries all over Europe as well. So it's not like we would run out of anything. Yeah. But we really like doing these videos. Even when we have stinkers like this, we do enjoy it.
Yeah.
We do enjoy it.
Because I still got a buzz.
Yeah.
So I don't give a shit.
But we hope you guys enjoyed the video today. We do appreciate you checking it out. And for the Geek Blend, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Jason.
And if you geek about it,
we're going to speak about it.
See you guys next time.